welcome to our channel. We have special episode today from Europe, from France. We have 76 Cannes Film Festival and we have a special occasion. Christina July Kim.
Yeah, so I'm here with my film, who is Partum Problems, and it's just about how a marriage changes after a couple has children. And I think that something that not a lot of people talk about is just how that relationship changes and how that affects both the men and women. I think that movies like this spur on conversation, and these are conversations that people need to have. Otherwise, the marriage will fall apart. It's inevitable. I mean, my parents are divorced, and they had very poor communication skills with each other. And I know that a lot of their problems were aggravated with postpartum after my brother and I came into the picture. And so I think that this film is completely unscripted. I just had this idea, and it was 2020, it was COVID, I had just given birth, I had milk coming out of my boobs, and I was just like, you know what, we need to, like, this is real, you know, like, we need to film this, we need to make this movie now. This is my window. And so I had just moved to the Philadelphia area. I didn't know any DPs, because all of the DPs I knew were in San Francisco and in LA. So I did an Instagram hashtag search for Philly DPs, and that's how I found my DP, Melody Tash. And she herself also is a mother of two, and she also went through postpartum. So she was really the perfect person to shoot this film. So I feel like it's one of those things where I feel like as actors, you have to create opportunities for yourself, especially with the writer's strike and the director's strike and the producer's strike on the horizon. You can't wait around for people to do things for you, especially in a time like right now. And you have to do things yourself. And I'm a firm believer that when you're creating opportunities for yourself, that leads to more work and that leads to more doors opening versus you just sitting around and waiting, you know, messaging Mary as being like, why aren't you submitting me for auditions, which I'm sure he is, you know. So it's frustrating because you have no control over that. Whereas if you make a movie and you tell a story, you have full control over that. So I feel like as an artist, you're getting fulfilled because you're telling your story, the story that you want, and you're casting yourself for those stories. And you're actually doing stuff, you know. So I think that the first action, you don't have to know all the steps, but just take the first step. You know, like, I didn't use a script. I had an idea. Write your ideas down. And then from the ideas, write down where the locations would be, where the shot list would be. You know, I'm assuming you all are actors, you know, so if you are actors, think about the crew that you worked with on that last short film, or on that student film, or that feature film. Reach out to them on social media and say, hey, I have an idea for a project. Let's make it happen. You know, so that's my advice to you all.
Create opportunities for yourself. We are in a writer's strike right now, as Mary's mentioned in his last YouTube video. The director's strike and the producer's strike is inevitable. It's on the horizon. And so during this time, instead of waiting around for, you know, the industry to choose you, why don't you choose yourself? Think about things and stories that you yourself have gone through. Like, how do we go about doing it? You know, it's like, I feel like, especially in this industry, it's changing where, like, you know, you need to help yourself.
That's right, and even more important, right? Just please have dreams, and if you have dreams and work very, very hard, you'll get it. You know, sometimes it's a matter of time, but if you don't have any goals like Christina, right, and the dreams of being here screaming for Cannes Festival, right, then you won't get it. Nobody will give you on a plate. You have to do it by yourself. All right. So thank you, Christina.
Yes, you're welcome.
Again.
Thank you.
Yes, see you soon.
Okay.
In New York.